Welcome to another edition of Healthier, Happier You. I'm Al Levine, the Talking Machine, co-host of Pittsburgh Sportsline and co-host of this great show that Bethany Montecalvo and I created. That's Bethany there, the co-host and founder of this show. We're going to do another edition for you. We're in the studio right now, but we're going to be traveling outside the studio to a house and have a chef prepare food for us. Say hello, Bethany.
Hello, y'all. I hope you're having a wonderful day. We are so excited that you're with us, and we're excited to bring you what we're about to bring you guys. Tell them what we're going to bring them.
Well, this come across my email. We've had some conversations off the record here.
Yeah.
And Bethany said she had the top 10 Italian cooking commandments.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
And can I tell you, I did not write these. I investigated them because, believe it or not, I am not Italian. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that till today.
World shaken and broken, I know.
This is
I'm
shocking.
Not. Yeah, I know, right? So let's take a moment, sir. Okay, that's better. Reverse.
Sip by sip to your health.
Tea.
Young Hyson loose leaf green tea. Young Hyson.
This is just reverse osmosis water in a tin can.
We're ready to roll.
Ready to roll. Okay, my friend, do you want to go over the top 10? So do you want to go over the first one?
I'll try to do this first one.
You can do it, I believe.
You shall not sip cappuccino during a meal.
Yeah.
Coffee and cappuccino are the pride of Italy and the world, but if the first is usually consumed at the end of the meal, the second, more substantial, is sipped at breakfast, usually accompanied by some pastry. You can ask for a cappuccino at the end of a meal. Just know that most Italians do not.
Okay, so...
What a rule.
I know! I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. First off, I just learned what a cappuccino was whenever I went to Romania last Christmas. I
saw your exploits and photos.
Did you like it?
Wow, it was excellent.
Thank you. I had a wonderful time. But I didn't start drinking coffee till last year. So for me, like when people speak like Americano, yada yada latte, whatever. I don't know what that means. Are you a coffee connoisseur as well?
I've had 3 cups of coffee in my life.
Have you?
Never finished it. Bought coffee when I was an 18-year-old on the loading docks of the Pittsburgh Press. They said, "Here, you're out here, young man. Let me buy you a coffee." I said, "I never drink it." They said, "Here, take this."
Did you
I took a
it?
sip. I liked the smell of coffee.
Me too.
Did not like the taste. Set it down.
Didn't impress you.
Didn't do it. Worked another couple nights out there. They bought me more coffee.
Did you say green loose tea, sir?
No, I didn't want anything. I would have rather had a cup of water.
There you go. Just a little water.
Yeah, but they gave me coffee, and I'm not a fan of coffee.
Okay. I also love the smell of it.
Yeah.
Like in the morning.
I even bought ice cream that was coffee flavored.
Did you like that though?
Because
it's ice cream.
Yeah.
That's why.
Of course.
Makes sense. Yeah.
A little bit of sugar never hurts anybody.
Never hurt nobody. I agree. So let's go to number 2. It's risotto and pasta are not a side dish. So in Italy, they serve it alone as a main dish. It's considered a course, so you don't mix it. It is something that is done with a presentation to where it's a dish. No side dish going on.
Sure. It's like a main dish.
It is, because it's Italy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Well,
you can do 3. We're trying to be so organized here.
This is very formal.
This is very. Just just go for it.
Please follow along with us.
Please. Yes.
You shall not add oil to pasta water.
Yeah. I didn't even know really what that meant. So you just don't add it to pasta. I didn't even know you.
Well,
I didn't even know you're supposed to.
I learned over the years, put a drop or 2 of oil in there because supposedly the pasta wouldn't stick.
Is that why?
Yeah. And
'Cause
that's what
it-
I had done over the years. Put a couple drops of
That
olive
makes
oil in
complete
there.
sense if you think about it, right?
That's what I thought.
I
No,
agree.
We'll put the kibosh to this.
No, that's right. No, we can't do this either. All these things. Oh my gosh.
Do
No-
number 4,
Okay,
please.
number 4, I never heard of. Ketchup on pasta. Please don't. Yeah, please don't. I don't understand. You're already using the tomato sauce, so why would you put ketchup on it? I just don't understand.
I cannot comprehend the ketchup on pasta.
Yeah.
But I grew up in a family that my dad made scrambled eggs, and he put ketchup on
I
it.
do too.
And I was out to breakfast with my son the other day.
Yeah.
He goes, pass that ketchup over here. He put it on his eggs.
Generation,
Yeah.
it goes down.
So, and I've done it myself.
I like it. Yeah, I like it a
it's
lot.
a nice little flavor.
It is. It
not on
switches up.
pasta.
But not on pasta. This, it says shocks Italians. This shocks Alan and I because we don't do it.
I'm
You know? Aren't you?
Totally.
Yeah. So it just makes sense. Yeah.
All right, number 5,
Number 5. I've never even heard.
spaghetti
Bolognese?
bolognese.
Is that
no
right?
No way, it's tagliatelle.
We are Italiano. Don't correct us. We're saying it right.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's the most popular recipe that they said you'll find it, but because of its original recipe, it's not spaghetti. So however you say this, which everyone can correct us because we're probably not saying it right.
We're not Italian.
We're not Italian. But yeah, that's something that is interesting. It's not an original recipe. So, all right. Onward to the next, right?
Hold it. Oh, how come your page is different?
Oh no. We're in a pickle.
No, you're good.
Oh, are we? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go to 6.
Okay. So 6, chicken pasta, not in Italy. So speaking with American friends, one of the most frequent requests is for a typical Italian dish to have pasta and chicken, which that's what will be made
Yes.
here. But we're Pittsburghese. We're not, Italy. So
Right,
they're
right.
saying, yeah, don't mix it. You
And
just don't mix
shrimp.
it. And shrimp. It was double.
Yeah.
But it was delicious, so it really doesn't matter.
Wonderful.
So I say he did it correct.
Wow.
You know? Yeah, yeah.
And it says here it's almost unknown in Italy to have chicken and pasta.
Well, they need to come here because it's very new.
Come
here.
to the Berg.
Yeah, I feel like that's a pretty common thing to be able to serve.
Yeah.
With your pasta. Because I
Yeah.
feel like if I would pay and go to a restaurant and not get like protein on it, I would kind of be a little sad. You know what I mean? I think.
Understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Another thing we got to pass that on.
Pass
Let's
it
go
on.
to number 7.
Okay.
Caesar salad.
Yeah.
This salad, which bears the name of its supposed creator, Caesar Cardini,
Sounds good
is
to
a
me.
part of the long list of recipes devised by chefs of Italian origin, but in fact is almost unknown in Italy. How can that even be?
This is insane. I can't even believe this. This is just really a lot for us to
Who
take in.
sent these 10 things?
Google.
Okay.
Google. Thank you, Google, for
Well, there that
rocking
puts
our
another
world.
one
Right?
by
On
the
list.
wayside.
Totally agree. So the next one, the red and white checkered tablecloth is only a stereotype. I mean, I've seen them in like New York in Italian
seen a
restaurants.
couple
and
restaurants
pizza.
here.
Yeah, and
pizza
shops.
shops.
Yeah, but
Even their counters are
right?
checkered.
That's what I would think. It says for some strange reason, these tablecloths are universal associated with food from the stereotype of a spaghetti eater. It ain't true, folks. They're saying it ain't true.
And
So
they
we
do
just-
it in Italy only in restaurants for tourists. That's what it says
Hey,
here.
so why are you confusing us Americans?
I know.
Right?
They're messing with our minds.
They
How
are.
about our tummies?
That's right. That's right. I totally agree with that. Okay, we're getting close. Oh my gosh, I love this dish.
Number 9.
Yeah. Go ahead. It says
It's popular with me. Fettuccine
Right.
Alfredo are popular only overseas. This is perhaps the most curious in this top 10. The fettuccine Alfredo is both the most famous Italian food in the United States and the least known dish in Italy.
Huh, well, there you go.
These noodles seasoned with butter and Parmigiano Reggiano are in fact actually been invented in the Bel Paese specifically by Alfredo di Lelio, the owner of a restaurant in Rome, but Italy have never been imposed as a traditional dish.
I literally didn't know that. I guess anything with pasta, I think, comes from Italy.
Exactly.
Because let's be real, anything American, it's really not ours. We stole it. French
Yeah.
fries, French.
Yeah,
Just saying.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Chinese food
Guess what that is?
made
Just
on the
saying.
railroad, made on the railroads in America. Little history.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
exactly.
get to number 10.
So the top 10 for the 10 Italian commandments, you shall respect the tradition of what a mama says. So whatever mama says, mama goes. So you know from her mama, you know for her mama, that you know for her mama, and so on.
I'm confused with this mama talk.
It's been tried and just tested. What mother teaches the daughter while cooking, it is all centered from love. And most importantly, if you share your food with others, that's love, because the love was put into that. And definitely, I agree. Whenever we sit down and it's a time of just eating, it's a time of gathering, of socializing, of bonding. Food, and I think all cultures, really brings people together, which is one of the most fascinating things to me.
I gotta agree.
Yeah.
I agree. I like number 10.
Yeah, number 10 is a good one for sure.
Definitely. And I hope all of you enjoyed our top 10 Italian cooking commandments. And you stay tuned to watch Chef Rocco cook up a wonderful meal in his own home kitchen.
We're so excited to share with you guys. Hi guys, so nice to be seen.
Yes, and we're on location, which this is so special here. I'm going to give the address, 145 Canterbury Road. What the heck? The house is impressive. The pool, the fountain. We wanted to do this outside, but alas, it's sunny, and it's going to be 86 today, so we're indoors with a nice fan, and I'm sipping Lung Ching,
Gotta do it.
4th grade. Got to keep healthy.
Yeah,
Sip by sip for better health.
absolutely.
How are you, Bethany?
I am just happy to be here and just smelling this aroma. Whenever I walked in, it was so good. I was just like, this is just amazing.
It's wafting over by
It
me
is.
now.
So I'm just happy as a clam.
Me too, and you
Yeah.
look very nice.
Thank
We both
you.
look.
I love your shirt. We switched it up.
We went a little
Stuff
tropical.
for you guys. We love it. We love it. Thank you for that.
Well, we're trying to promote this positivity of healthier, happier you again.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we have a great guest that you're friends with.
Yes.
The whole family you're friends with. You come to 4th of July parties and have talked about that off the record.
Yes.
So will you introduce the young man to our Healthier, Happier You fans?
Yes, I would love to. So, guys, this is Rocco. To me, you have just an impressive story because you have a talent and a gift, and you kind of just fell into your gift. But first, I would like to know about your family business. You guys own the BP. Tell me a little bit about that and what your role is there.
Yes, it's just a BP service station. It's real small, so we don't have a whole lot of food. It's just standard chips, snacks, drinks, stuff like that. But we do plan on remodeling soon and coming up with a bigger store, which hopefully we were trying to do is have a little kitchen in there and be able to provide some
So
you know,
you're
good
gonna
foods.
expand the healthy foods for people.
Yeah, exactly. That's the game plan.
We love that. We love that, to offer
I'm
something
eyeing
different.
this up. It's got to be great. That could be on the menu too.
It certainly can. It certainly can. So, I guess tell us your story. Tell us how you fell into this. You worked at a restaurant. And
Yes.
Can we share what the restaurant
Yes,
name
the name of it was Nochi's Grill. My
Okay.
uncle owned it.
Okay.
It has new owners now, but yeah, I started my first job there working when I was about 14, and I was a dishwasher, and I worked doing that for the first year or so. And
Yeah.
as any business is, people quit or don't show up. So next thing you know, salad boy, hoagie guy, fry cook, grill, And then,
What didn't you do?
yeah, I did everything. I learned everything, as I should say.
And you were interested in it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I love food, you know?
Yeah.
That's,
I like to eat too, so I've
Yeah.
learned to cook. Not as well as you, but
That's true. That's true. So take us back. You went to kind of all those different variations, and then one day, what happened? You had the opportunity.
Yeah, one day I had the opportunity to start cooking, running the whole show. And the thing I always liked a lot with cooking is you can be real innovative.
Yes.
So I didn't necessarily know exactly what I was doing when I first started, but from watching the cooks, I knew what went in, you know, the just standard recipe
well, you're
for stuff.
passionate about it, so obviously you were watching with great interest.
Yes,
right?
yes, exactly.
So you're going to remember that. That's like playing sports.
Yeah.
When you get started
Yeah,
with
good.
sports.
exactly, yeah.
Same thing. You're going to go all in it.
Yeah.
To win it.
Yeah.
That's right, in it to win it. So, do you remember that night when they were like, "Okay, here it is, Rocco"? Like, do you remember that first dish you had to cook?
Oh yeah, it was
What was it?
it was
Tell us.
it was actually my favorite dish. It was called tortellini mafaldo. It was a pasta dish similar to this, and
What was in it?
so tortellini. It was a pink sauce, exactly like the fettuccine, except instead of the white sauce, you just put a little tomato sauce in it to make it pink.
Really?
And langostinos were basically like mini lobsters,
Sure.
and some mushrooms, and it was a pasta dish of.
Sounds
Sounds delicious.
delicious.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry
Yeah.
as you speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. So I heard, did someone like your dish whenever
Yes,
you brought it up? What happened?
one of the customers loved it because.
What did he say?
He said he said he wanted to see the chef, so I was probably around
This young kid came
17 years old. Yeah, some little punk kid, food all over himself, you know. And he said, he couldn't believe it, and
Yeah.
you know, and when that happened, I was, felt a sense of pride, and
Of course.
I've always liked doing that, and I always remember cooking there at my uncle's
That's a great
restaurant. It was so
story.
much
It's a
fun.
great story.
Awesome story, and it shows the talent and skills you had then.
Yeah.
And I think you've expanded on them by what I see.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
we're getting there.
Let's kind of chat about, because their family BP, you are renovating and expanding. You said that you want to give some healthier options. Let's kind of talk about, what is the typical when you go in a gas station? Like, what do they serve?
Yeah, like microwavable burgers, chips, candy snacks.
Everything packaged.
Yes,
Great.
exactly.
Not real food. Like when I
Frozen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
When I go in, and this actually happens yesterday. It happens to me all the time. But I walked in yesterday, and I just wanted something real, like real food.
Yeah.
And there was nothing there, and I was like, maybe I could get like a protein bar. So I always go to Quest, even though that's not even the best protein bar, but it's something that has like lesser ingredients that I could actually understand.
Exactly.
But for me to be able to go in and get like a good, healthy, like living something
Yeah.
that's good sandwich
Yeah.
that's not processed,
A whole food.
I can't imagine a whole food. Wow, that's good.
I learned it from last
Good.
month.
Good job. Good job. So what a great opportunity for here where we live to be able to serve people.
Yeah.
So I love that. Do you have any, I guess, an idea on something?
A time frame on when you're going to do this and what products?
We're still working on it.
It's a fluid
food,
process.
yeah. To me, probably just
In general, what would you say? Because that's what we're trying to do.
I got you like salads. Come up with so many different types of salads.
that you would make on
Grilled
the spot?
chicken. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that'll be available on demand.
Yes.
That
Very
is
cool.
great. What a step up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely love that. Wow.
And how will your pricing be? Reasonable?
Yes. We would absolutely have reasonable pricing.
I know you got to make money at it.
Yeah,
Gas,
exactly.
you don't
Depending,
make much
yeah,
money on
Right.
the gas. I understand that.
Exactly. Depending on the cost of the food and everything, we'd price it correctly. We know some chefs that can help us out with that also
really?
too.
Sure.
So
I don't know. I want to say that if it's something that I see value in and it's good, healthy food, I'm glad.
it's
to pay
worth
for it.
it's worth
Absolutely.
paying a little extra. I agree.
Absolutely.
Sure. Well, that's
Wow.
why I brought it up, so we can
Yeah.
hash that out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. What a great story. So we have in front of us these amazing bowls. And again, what is in this bowl?
That's a fettuccine. Well, chicken and shrimp fettuccine alfredo.
Love it. Love it.
That was a mouthful.
That
Yeah.
was a mouthful. That was a mouthful.
Pun intended.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And then the salad. That
Yep,
looks
we just
delicious.
also
Yeah,
have a
explain that
salad.
salad because your dad raved about it.
Yep. It's a salad my mom taught me how to make when I was younger. She always did it, and I always loved it. And one
Tell
day,
us your mom and
she
dad's
showed me.
names since they.
Corby and Tom.
We're being Tom. And this is something your dad said, you know what? I know what goes into it, but I don't know how to make it. Because you just eyeball it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Pinch
just
of this, a pinch of that, a dab of this.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
slice of that.
Yep.
It looks delicious. It looks delicious. Well, okay, Rocco, today can you please explain to us how you made this wonderful food and these two dishes that we have?
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to get up and do that right now.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Rocco, we're ready to find out what you're making for us, me, and Bethany to eat.
Fettuccine alfredo today.
Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. We would love to know just what it takes to be able to make something amazing.
Just some food from the grocery store and a little bit of knowledge, that's all.
Okay, wonderful. Well, can you describe to us what, if we were going out and we were making this, I guess what we would all need to accomplish this?
You would need Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, some butter, and I like to put, most restaurants do like just chicken. I like to throw shrimp in there too, so some chicken and shrimp.
And
Nice.
shrimp.
That's
What
nice
a
switching
bonus.
it up. I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. And now, is there any certain particular ingredients that I guess certain brands that you have to have that you like better?
Not necessarily, just
Okay.
mainly just fresh chicken, shrimp. I just get a basic organic heavy whipping cream from the grocery store,
I love that.
and some Parmesan cheese and fresh garlic.
Okay.
And what brands are you going to use today? Since you're not real particular, what do you have on
Today
hand?
we used our organic.
You could even do
fettuccine
show and
today.
tell.
Ooh.
We
Okay.
use that.
Okay.
The heavy whipping cream, I do not recall the brand
Okay.
exactly,
And
but
so it's just kind of just basically
yeah,
whatever.
making it from scratch, basically.
Making it from
Yeah.
scratch. I love
Where's the
that.
measuring cup?
Oh, right here, right in my palm of my hand.
Wow,
See, that's the
great.
best skill. I have to measure everything, but then again, I'm not a cook right here, so that is a true gift to be able to just eyeball it.
Well, guess what? I like pinching and peeling and putting a little bit dib and dab of this and that in there. So I'm right in his school, although I'm not as talented.
That's okay. We could try. We could believe and pretend. I guess. How long does it take to be able to make this?
For me, no longer than like 30 minutes.
Okay, so that's pretty.
You'll have
quick.
this whole meal and then a salad. I heard your dad was talking about this special salad that you
Yeah.
make. He knows all the ingredients, but he goes, I can't make it like Rocco does.
Can I just tell you, every 4th of July they have a big bash at their house. And one thing that I do remember, and I didn't know that you made the salad, but it's
Yeah.
wonderful. I don't know what you do,
Yep,
but I
it's-
love it.
It's my mom's recipe. She showed me
love
it at
that.
a young age.
Well, give me the little tip. What's it called?
Rocco salad.
I call it my mom's salad.
In honor of your mother.
Yeah,
What's her
yeah.
name?
Corby.
Corby.
Corby salad.
Corby mama salad. I love that.
Wow.
Well, whatever you want to call it.
Another breakthrough on healthier, happier you. Go figure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you for that, Rocco. I appreciate it. What's next? We got chicken that you've grilled.
Yep. I
you're
grilled
gonna
up.
put this
yeah.
together?
Yep. I grill up the. When I start the fettuccine, I add some garlic and about a tablespoon of butter. Or when I start for the sauce,
Okay.
Okay.
and then I just add
about
some
the shrimp?
oil
What
also.
about the shrimp?
And then I
You
cook
grill-
the shrimp
cook
and the
the
chicken
shrimp?
on the grill.
Okay.
And when that's all ready and the
Okay.
garlic's browned, I put the shrimp and the chicken in the same pan, and then I add the heavy whipping cream.
And that is a nice size grill out there. How many burners on that?
At least 4.
Okay.
There's at least 4. 4 in a sear.
Wow, that's
It's a
serious.
big grill. He does some serious cooking here, folks.
That's wonderful. Now, does it matter? Do you prefer to grill rather than like pan searing it? Is there a difference in taste, or is it the same?
To me, it's just easier for room-wise. Just grill,
Makes
have it out of the
sense.
way. When it's cooked, I can add it there, and then
Just
add the heavy whipping cream. And then when the heavy whipping cream starts to boil, then I add my Parmesan cheese.
So it's all about timing here.
Exactly.
That's
So
awesome.
I start that. The first thing is putting the water on because the noodles seem to be warming up the water takes the longest.
So you get the water boiling and then
Yeah,
follow the
you can
instructions.
let that boil
For
and
all of you
simmer.
out there, follow the instructions.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. We can't wait to just see it and just see how it's done.
All right.
Thank you so much for sharing your story and your talent of food, because I am just so excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited, and special thank you for opening up your house
Ah.
to cook
Yes.
for us on Healthier, Happier You.
No problem.
Can't go wrong with this. I'm excited to eat.
That's what I'm saying, me too. As you could see, Al likes it.
It is
Like
fantastic.
he likes it.
It's better than it looks.
Yeah.
And we're going to have to close this show. Thanks for watching our show and the great interview with Rocco and Bethany. We appreciate you, and we'll be back next month. Bethany, do you have any closing remarks as I keep chewing?
Just thankful to be present, and let's just get busy eating Rocco's meal. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.